What's good in the hood, YouTube? This is Crazy Star 1 here bringing another video. Today I'm bringing a video on Power Rangers Ninja Steel episode 10 now. Yes, 10 episodes. This is not on the actual episode, this is on the preview. So the preview just released, and this is for episode 10, which is called The Ranger Ribbon. And the preview is pretty cool because what it does is it actually shows Brody fighting Ripcon, which is cool because, you know, they obviously have a history of each other, but they hadn't fought really in quite some time, so it's nice to finally see that they're getting back to fighting each other. And that's the whole point about this whole clip, is that they end up fighting, and Brody even mentions how, you know, you might remember when I broke your horn a while back, but I've grown now and I can do way more than that. And so what's happening is that during the clip they're fighting each other, and at one point Brody even uses the bow mode of his weapon rather than the sword mode, which is the typical mode that they tend to use. But yeah, they use the bow mode to actually take him out. He does end up falling on the ground and he looks as though he's been taken out, but then he comes back up and Brody's in a position where he ends up in a position where he is on the weaker end of things, and Ripcon's like, beg if you want to live, or give in, and he's like, I won't ever surrender. And then what happens is he's like double sword strike of doom he ends up using, and that's where the clip basically cuts out. So obviously fairly short, but it basically gives you the idea that yes, there's going to be a big battle, or at least a semi-big battle between Ripcon and Brody, and more likely than not his friends will probably join in. At least one of them will. Very unclear as to what the setup will be for this, or how late it will be into the episode. Probably earlier, because typically previews tend to be early into the episodes, but there are the few exceptions where they'll have them later. Anyway, I'm definitely looking forward to this episode. This one is going to be focused on Preston more than anything else, so it is interesting to see that they're doing a preview for this battle, but it's also good because it's not necessarily giving away detail about Preston's story. So that will be interesting to see how that's going to work out, since it will expand it on Brody probably, and also on Preston. As far as things go otherwise, not too much else to say. I just would like to say that definitely looking forward to episode 10. 9 was good this past week, so episode 10 should be coming out this weekend, August 19th, and 11 should follow the following week, of course. As far as things go otherwise, there might be another preview. I don't know if I'm gonna like do a whole posting of that, but I might if they do a second preview, which they have done in the past. So we'll see what happens, but I just wanted to give you guys my general idea of this. There should be a link in the description so that you can actually go and find the actual clip yourself if you're interested in watching it. And I'd love to know your guys' opinions about the preview. I know it's just purely a little battle between the two of them, but it's important because of their prior history that they're fighting. So yeah, that's about it. Not too much else to say. Just wanted to hear your guys' opinions, and just say I think it looks pretty cool, and I'd love to know your guys' opinions about the little clip. And that's about it for me, guys. So until you guys, I'm Crazy Star 1. Check out my Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, and also my website. And that's about it. And goodbye, guys.